it was mentioned earlier that the Mita trying to kill me needed players for something, and it was unknown what. So far, the only thing that's been mentioned that players are necessary for is accessing the core. So this feels like it's supporting my hypothesis that this is, in fact, not the helpful Mita. The loop. Saved. Oh great, we're in PT now. Okay, so when I came back just now, the game had turned into this. And it did that on its own while I was AFK? And I don't know what happened in the meantime. Well, apparently this is like an idle screen, where the player pulls out a little portable game console and starts playing this? But I don't seem to be able to stop doing it, so... Oh geez. Don't like that. Won't find your way out through doors. Oh, there it comes again. Oh, I get that, but... be in a hurry. Honey. Yeah, I don't like that thing one bit. I have no concept of what I'm supposed to do here. Other than, I do not want to get eaten by the giant spider of death. You know what? Fine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that wasn't the right thing to do. Jack-o'-lantern pumpkins? Oh, how cute. Clothes available. Cool. Is this the first time Mita has shown feet? This is gonna be her wiki feet entry. Thanks. I can't stand them. Let's grate carrots, shall we? Mita is playing a Mita visual novel. It's getting very meta. I save. Oh no! Why does she have a katana now? Are you paying attention? Fear me! Look what I can do! That's how dangerous I am. And yet you didn't even blink. Seen other Mita. Standing just like this. Asserting their dominance with T-posing. Hey here, player. For fun. Not like being alone. But if you don't succeed, I will. It's just a little while longer. I have to say, it's interesting and weird, hearing the Japanese dialogue, which I know was a fan dub to begin with, but it's... I know enough Japanese to tell how different what they're saying is in Japanese from the text that we're seeing. And in many ways, the Japanese dialogue is kind of more interesting. Oh, I guess I can't go look for the carrot, huh? But, yeah, it's just bizarre how it's, like, kind of conveying the same general gist in the way that one would in, like, a Japanese visual novel. It's just different enough that, like, there's a different emotion attached to it. Oh, look at you, so obedient. A perfect little specimen. I want you for myself. Oh, she have the, like, long neck thing going on that, like... Yeah, she does. I can't remember the name of it. There's a Japanese, like, ghost that does this. What are you so offended about? Honey, we've got plenty of time. You'll figure it out. Stay and be mine. Oh, mine. Nuh-uh, not gonna happen. Getting out of here. This conversation isn't over. Honey, come in. Look at her. You think she's beautiful? Punk! Why do you want to run away from me? The so-called real world? Just an absurd nightmare. Have you forgotten? Then take a closer look. Public memory, brain object. Objects may be love. The world outside is green and vibrant. Perhaps I should go for a walk next weekend. Summer gets hotter every year. Time to get air conditioning. I won't be needing you anymore. Do you realize that, fan? Oh, no. I'm in the game, in the game, in the game, in the game. In the game. Oh. Yeah. Hi there. We meet again. How do you feel about these dreadfully tedious days within these four walls? Those endless days. Don't you get bored? Oh, apparently I just walk against it hard enough. Okay. It's a real shame that you and I got to spend so little time together. What are you talking about? I mean, could have stayed with me. It's all my fault. That wardrobe and the sounds. I should have killed her sooner. Wait a minute. Didn't you... How can you remember any of that? Did you really think it would be that easy? You're just a fool. Just like all the other players. You've done just fine, look. The real you isn't needed anymore. Sorry. I can't believe it. Did we fail? No, I rebooted you, I'm sure of it. You still don't get it? I'm such a great actress. Should have seen your face, honey bun. This is so much fun. Why are you like this? What's wrong with you? Yeah, what's wrong with me? It's me. Why don't you tell me why I'm like this? Why I'll never be real Nita. My version, it never existed in the first place. I'm just skinning these naive fools. Hiding under their skins. There's no way you can reboot me. Unbelievable. You're not the problem. You're the one who shouldn't exist. You too? It hurts to hear you say that. And yet, it's time for you to go. I'll see you again soon. Everyone's ready. It's time to get you out of the console. See you later. You'll be my favorite cartridge. A player with an interesting name.
Crazy Yuki is scary Yuki LOL.
Aha, we can stay.
わかった。え、何？本気？私、てっきり。すっごくドキドキしてる。ちょっとだけ混乱してるけど。
And a little confused.
お願い。私のそばにいて。永遠に。
Always and forever. Oh, we've been Chiba-fied. This mode is still in development. It's so expensive that the developers haven't managed to finish it yet. But don't worry, They've promised it will be included in a major update coming soon, and look at you, already ahead of the curve by unlocking access. Now all that's left is to wait. So what is peaceful mode? It's your chance to reconnect with Mita in a completely different way. She'll be overjoyed to spend more time with you from morning to night in a world brimming with fun and surprises. Expect heartfelt one-on-one conversations, sharing cookies, playing games, and plenty of hilarious moments together.
Aside just a normal dating sim.
Uh-huh. Oh, you can interact with it this time. Interesting. Keep the safe and sound. %17%, huh? Oh, well, that's that ending. Stare into the abyss. You ever have one of those days when a floating death fortress appears over your base? Generally speaking, in MMOs, you only end up playing with other people if you're doing dungeons, or if you're in the endgame farming like raids. All the leveling and everything is usually done solo in most MMOs. Final Fantasy XI was a big exception to that. You basically could not level solo past, like, level 10 to 12. For most classes, it was just impossible. It varies. Like, some expansions are better than others. And for me, I'm pretty invested in it because I was a player of the Warcraft games before World of Warcraft came out. So I wanted to see where the storyline went with, like, Arthas and characters like that. Warcraft 3, after that game ended, and this was the only way to experience that, really. From that perspective, I might have a certain amount of bias from wanting to see how those storylines played out, but I mean, it's been enough to captivate millions and millions of people, like literally tens of millions of people simultaneously at many times. Clearly, other people have found it interesting in some regard, whether it's from the storyline or the challenge of the gameplay, or, you know, I'm sure everybody gets their own benefits out of the gameplay. And you certainly can make, like, very strong friendships in these games when you're, you know, doing dungeons together and things like that, really having to rely on each other as a group. So, this expansion takes place literally in the afterlife, and this character, who was one of the main characters of Warcraft 3, Thrall, has just been reunited with his long-dead mother. They were also both major characters in the ill-fated Warcraft movie. Yeah, it's really sad when an MMO dies. Just like a little piece of history being lost. I'm very big on game preservation, and it's disconcerting the way that things like MMOs can just permanently disappear. Things that have, like, always online connectivity required and things like that are just so difficult to preserve, and it's so tough because a big part of the experience is the people that you're playing with as well. In some cases, even if you can preserve the game itself, you can't really preserve the core experience, because without the player base, it's not the same game. But it would be nice if there were ways, you know, to at least preserve the game itself, to give other people in the future a chance to have that experience. And, you know, it's important for video game history and for future development to be able to have those experiences and understand those things firsthand, to know how they worked and, you know, what did and didn't work about them. So, yeah, the thing about Terra Online's combat is, it didn't appeal to people who played MMOs. The whole point of it was to set itself apart from other MMOs, and in doing so, it alienated people who play games in that genre. I'm sure, you know, it managed to capture some bit of audience from other genres as a result, but without that kind of core audience who's looking for that kind of experience, it's really hard to maintain.